Mic check 1 2 1 2. Big shout out to you, Glowy. Glowy say, I really love being a member here. It seems to help me keep going forward. I'm still not right after the loss of my daughter. So really thank all of you. Nah, thank you, Glowy. We appreciate you so much for being part of the family. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Uh, we keep pushing the content. We keep pushing community. We keep having great conversations. I had to go live today because I kind of like miss you. I haven't been live for a while. So I just wanted to come here, show love before the new year, before Christmas. You know, talk about true crime, talk about whatever you want to talk about. Have a experience, having a great experience. I do appreciate each one of you though, everybody that spend time with us and have conversations and building together. New content coming soon. It's gonna be again. I don't know if you remember that I let the community know that every single video is in the open right now for everyone to see. But then as soon as the 2025 come up, it's gonna be videos these that are gonna be behind the paywall for the members only. It's gonna be special shout outs in the community posts. It's gonna be a lot of great things. All members and all moderators, even subscribers, get the opportunity to come up to the panel and have conversations with us. We're not necessarily need to keep a true crime the whole time. We could talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. I'm sorry to hear for the loss of your daughter, though. Sorry to hear for that. Hopefully now in the holidays, the good times that you spend with your loved ones is what we remember the most, and we praying for healing, and we very sorry for your loss, and we really appreciate you for being part of our family. Thank you so much, and we mean it from the bottom of our heart. Big shout out to the 14 people watching. Again, I wasn't really expecting people to tune in, because it's like not scheduled, impromptu, just out of nowhere. I don't know. You know me. I'm like that. I just when I'm in the mood, if I'm in the mood, I just pop up and come and have conversations with you. Hopefully, we have a good live stream. There's many topics to talk about. There's a lot of things going on out there in YouTube. There's a lot of things going on in the Idaho Fall, things to talk about, things to keep yourself entertained, you know? Big shout out to Raho Productions. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Very appreciate it. Let me know. Give me a 1 if the sound is good, please. Very so much appreciated. Give me a 1 if the sound is all good. Very appreciated. And welcome, Raho. Welcome to the mods. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being here with us. It's very so much appreciated. Thank you so much. Hopefully everyone is having a pre-Christmas festivities, everything that all families do around the Christmas time. Hopefully everyone get Santa Claus cookies, Santa Claus milk and cookies, and all the goodies that we do around Christmas. Hopefully everyone is having a good time. Hopefully everyone is spending time with the family. Hopefully everyone is in good vibes. We try to keep pushing positive. Uh, we keep pushing stop the violence. We keep pushing, um, ethic in the true crime community far as content creators. You know, people get it confused. Like people get it confused when we mention ethics. You know what I mean? People get it confused when we mention ethics. You know what I mean? Because they be like, oh, but you mentioned ethics, but you curse. It's like, yeah, because I'm a grown adult. 1 second, please. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry for the inconvenience. What we got here? Rahel, a big shout out to Rahel Productions. She said, as I will speak for the community, thank you for bringing us on your beautiful channel, the truth. Thank you though. No, I appreciate. We try to do what we can with the time that we have. Again, we are all family members. We all have a life. We all have things to do. Um, Let me see if I could fix this real quick. Let me see. I don't likey. Make sure that y'all click like, subscribe, and share the content. There you go. I think that looks a little better like that, right? I think that look a little better like that. I've been watching Rah, I've been watching your content though. You doing a great job. Keep up the good work. Is all about try to bring the proper perspective, try to bring the good message, try to keep the community united somehow. Because yeah, we could all have our personal criticisms. We could all agree to disagree. We could all have a thought about certain things. We could all agree to disagree, but at the end of the day, it should be all taken not in a personal way. Again, is all content, is all for the not just again for the purpose of content, but it's a message behind the content. Like you could tell those content creators they actually care. Like you could tell those content creators they actually putting up a show. You know what I mean? Like they just want to create a character, create a persona, create a facade to carry on with whatever life they want to make up or they want to make for themselves, because again, a lot of psyche goes with that though. It's a lot of psyche that goes with that. Like a lot of people um a lot of people they psyche themselves to believe their own lies. And you could tell, like you could tell when people like practice a persona and they just like again people that have been in YouTube for a while, you could tell the people, for example, like when we hear true crime, we try to bring whatever we have far as information, stamina, performance, vibes, information, um takes, analysis, like everything and anything that we could do, not just in true crime, but in YouTube content overall. You have to put your heart to it. You can't just do things because you want to be like someone else, or you have your favorite content creator and you want to be like them and stuff like that. Sometimes you wanting to be is not enough. Sometimes you wanting to be is not enough, because after you want something and you set those goals, you have to put the work. You have to focus. You have to stay grounded and really bring what your heart, what your guts tells you. Because again, it's a lot of content creators that like to follow the narratives and like to follow their favorite content creators or whatever they doing and stuff like that. But I advise to all new content creators and even content creators that have way more subscribers than me, I advise for everyone to try to be yourself the best you can. Just try to be yourself. Don't try to be like no one else, cause like we could tell, we could tell when you try to fake until you make it. Big shout out to Rahul Productions. She said, I'm not able to be counter on. Sorry, I caught you on the fly, sugar, but I will listen as long as I'm able and rewatch you for sure. No, big shout outs to you, Rahul. Big shout out to Rahul Productions. You know what though? You know what I'm gonna do before we because we just warming up. We just warming up. We just started with just 20 minutes in. We try to have a conversation. Um, I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link for whoever wanna come and pop up and talk. Subscribers only. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know for how long I was talking muted. Thank you, Chloe. You saved the day, though. Gloria, as always, from the right field, saving the day. Thank you so much for how long I was muted. Wasted content. Thank you, though. Raw Production said, for me, so I personally applaud you for the grub truck footage of Ethan and Santa. Thank you, though. I appreciate, like, you see, and also I see you, Annie Potts. Like, I see you in the back, probably. I think, no, thank you, Chloe. I appreciate you, though. Thank you for overseeing the operation. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Annie Potts, I don't know if you could hear me. I see you in the back. I see you backstage. If you could turn on the camera so I could see who I'm talking to, I'd appreciate. And I bring you upstage so we could have conversations. Thank you so much. Nah, thank you, Chloe. I appreciate you for keeping up with the chat. Thank you so much. And Annie, you don't have to keep the camera turned on when you come to the stage. You don't have to keep it turned on if you don't want to. But big shout out to everyone that is watching this Jrod on point. Oh, I cannot see you. It says disconnected, Annie Potts. It says disconnected. Let me see. Oh, okay. Hey, hi. You wanna leave it on? Okay, you shut it up. All right. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning. How you doing? Thank you for coming.
Well, I'm not a I'm not a member or subscriber or whatever, so it wouldn't let me comment in the chat. And I was trying to tell you, like, hey, you're muted.
Thank you. No, I appreciate it. Listen, I don't even know how long I was muted. Again, my apologies, but thank you. Though I appreciate you. Thank you for coming. Anything
It's
that
all
you
good.
want to talk about?
I noticed that you've tagged me, or I keep getting like notifications from YouTube that like you mentioned me or something in a video, and I'm sorry, I don't. Thank you so much. I just don't know what the mentions are for, or what I'm being shouted out for. To be honest with you,
Is you Mrs. Pot?
yeah, that's me.
That's why.
What did I do though? Was it something good or something bad?
Well, the truth is that I have listened to your work. I have seen you and Truth and Transparency. Big shout out to Lana. Um, I'm I'm very like up to date of the work that Lana, you, and many other content creators have done in Idaho for, and that's why like when you see that I tag you or I tag Lana or I tag 9 times out of 10, I always tag Harge, Sleuty Goose, Truth and Transparency, Speak Van Holding. Like I have a very small selected group that I listen to,
Hmm.
and that's my way to share my conversation with you, or it's my way to see if the conversations that I have in my channel, at some point y'all come across with it and y'all hear any pointers or any notes that we all throw here and there in true crime. And if y'all hear or see something that y'all could see or feel that, you know what, it might be something there, let's and it might be a conversation to have and just share notes about the case or whatnot.
Mm.
I always want to have an open door policy with other content creators, you know what I mean,
Oh no, shit,
like
that's awesome.
no, and I appreciate you for coming, though. Thank you so much, and I mean that though, because again, I have watched your content. My head's off to you and Lana, everything that y'all doing. And y'all very straightforward. with the content, and I like that y'all don't sugarcoat it.
Oh, fuck no, no, I'm never gonna sugarcoat it. No.
Just speak from the heart. Like you could tell that when you sharing your thoughts, when you sharing you takes, is conviction behind it, and you could tell that you're not just speaking for the sake of it. You actually has substance, has a center of attention to a particular topic that you talk about. And it went, and again, just as well as Lana, Sleuty Goose, um, and many other content creators that I look up to and actually I pay attention and listen to. I just want to make sure that I tag yeah. So again, if my content at some point it seems interesting or shareable, or it might be something to talk about, or a conversation to have, at least I make myself noted. You know what I mean?
Well, well, while I'm talking to you then, because I know, okay, so I feel like even though your name is different now, was it something different like a year ago?
Uh, well, you see, I started a network and I call it Dewert Entertainment Network, and it's a chain of channels for different type of content. And this channel, it was Jrod on Point, and then I transferred my Jrod on Point True Crime to a different channel. So then
Oh, okay.
now that, because this is like, I lost my very first channel that he had like 2.3 subs like a year and a half ago, and I had to rebuild. So I started from scratch again. It's hard to say that the Idaho 4 took my first channel.
Right. Oh, I don't doubt it. I was afraid to even start a channel on anything to do with Idaho 4 because I figured this shit'll probably just get taken down.
Yeah, it was more a war, a true crime content creation war with another content creator and whatnot.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Now I remember. And I think I know who you're talking about. We'll leave that one alone.
So yeah, I've been leaving that alone. I put a fork into that a long time ago.
Yeah.
So due to that, and again, whatever I say when I was live about the person found a way to strike it and take it down and stuff like that. So it struck me 3 times in a row, and the channel disappeared, went bye after it was already monetized.
That sucks.
So yeah, so then I had to start from scratch. Now I just got monetized. I just got the YouTube partnership not long ago. So so after I got the YouTube partnership, one of the YouTube managers advised me that for growth, if I wanna like grow, instead of have my monetized channel as a one particular topic, they said that I should expand my overseeing of content and extend to other other type of topics and stuff like that, just for growth overall, just to not lack.
Or like if you're gonna do true crime, cover more than just one case, you mean?
Right. Not just true crime, but again, entertainment, far as celebrity true crime, like the JC, the P Diddy, all that stuff. Move to not just celebrity true crime, but let's talk about a little bit of gaming, a little bit of sports, like sprinkle it, but that's what Dewert Entertainment is all about. Also, I want to have the opportunity that as we grow, have all the content creators to come on and 9 times out of 10 it be smaller content creators that need like a platform to jump off. I would love to collaborate and allow them to use my platform for them to exposed, you know, and have exposure.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do that again. That's why it's called Dewert Entertainment Network, because it's more open for collaboration. It's more
Oh, gotcha.
open to be more open for more people to network with. And again, due to the channel is monetized, whoever comes and work with me and let's say, you know, set up like a live stream, even though I'm not part of the live stream, let's say if that was the case because I'm busy or whatnot, or I'm doing
Mm.
something else that I can't be on camera, I'll be the producer. Like I set up everything for them and they be the ones talking and doing everything. I'll be the one behind closed doors
Oh,
doing
wow, that's
everything
pretty
for them.
cool.
Yeah. That's what I'm pretty good at. I try to always help. You know, nobody helped me in the beginning, but it shows and few content creators, which I appreciate. Again,
I
Sleuty,
feel like it was
Matt.
like the beginning of this case was, I feel like I had seen you on a live, someone's live. You were talking.
Yeah,
But that
I
was a
did.
while ago. That was like a long time ago.
I did my YouTube tour. I did my YouTube tour for the Kiely Rodni case. I was in South Girl. Captain Kirk was coming around. Larissa Slaughter, Megan Cole. Many names on the Kiely
I
Rodni
don't even know
case.
any of those people.
Um, Southern Logic is a content creator
Oh,
too.
Southern Logic.
Um,
I like him. He's good.
Yes, I visit his show quite a few times. Dago, I visit his show quite a few times.
Dago. That's maybe where I seen you, was on Dago, maybe.
Yeah, Crime Time with Mama Bear.
Mm.
Big shout out to Dago again.
So
Yeah,
what do you think? Let me ask you, what do you think about this 20th request for discovery?
you see, this case is very particular though. It's a very dark. Um, I don't want to call it force, but it's a very dark purpose behind this case. Um, and the only reason it's a 20th request for discovery is because at this day, today, the prosecution cannot tell not just Ann Taylor, but the court how they got to Bryan Kohberger.
Without
That's what,
IGG.
and that's without IGG,
Mm,
because the
hmm.
IGG is already out the door.
The IGG is the origin, according to Elisa Massif.
Is the only thing they let me put
Mm,
it like this. In my understanding for what I had gathered, I don't know if you remember at some point in this case they mentioned the Moscow PD or whatever laboratory that they have in Idaho that they send it to.
hmm.
They couldn't find no trace of DNA on the sheet. I don't know if
Mm,
you remember that at some point in the very beginning, like when they started talking about the sheaf right before
hmm.
got sent out to
Yeah,
Texas.
before the gag order and shit. Yeah.
So the guy got a cave. That guy got it was the worst thing that I mean the best thing for them, but it was the worst thing that they ever did for this case.
Mm,
The worst thing. But then
I agree.
Moscow PD and the state authorities, FBI, whatever whoever was involved in in this investigation, they highlight in conversations like through the media and whatnot, in conversations through legacy media and other sources, it was highlight that they couldn't find a
Mm,
trace of DNA that they could actually have a good reading from CODIS.
hmm.
That's why it was sent out to
Well,
Texas to a laboratory that is a
yeah, to
specific,
Othram.
right, to amplify the DNA particles
Mm,
or whatnot to try to get some kind of assessment on that. But then the FBI was like, forget about whatever you do and send it back.
mm.
Then right after that, whatever they did there, they told prosecution to not use this.
Mm. Well, here's how you know that they
It's
really
not gonna
fucked
work.
themselves when it comes to the DNA. It's how you know they fucked themselves. Because the state claims that the single profile from the sheath was uploaded to CODIS. And the state claims that they did CODIS first. And there is no way they could have done CODIS first with such a partial and ambiguous sample. So I think we got from the very beginning, we were told, we knew just by the declaration of Bicca Barlow. Because when you read Bicca Barlow's declaration, she makes it very clear that prior to Kohberger's name ever being attributed to this case, prior to his arrest, there were 3 to 4 other full male profiles uploaded to CODIS.
And there
So,
was no comeback out of that, right?
well, here's what's even more fucked up. Because when you read her declaration, she states that these 3 to 4 male profiles were uploaded to CODIS prior to Kohberger. Kohberger, the sample from the sheath was partial and ambiguous. So IgG had to be done to it. Some kind of, there's the sample from the sheath could not have been uploaded to CODIS first because it would not have been a large enough sample. You need the STR.
We haven't those DNAs way before even the Bryan Kohberger situation was brought up to the table.
Correct. So according to the defense DNA expert, from the discovery that she has reviewed in this case, 3 to 4 other male profiles were uploaded to CODIS. But then, months and months and months later, a year and a half later, before the case gets moved to Ada, you have Bill Thompson telling Judge John Judge that those samples were not eligible for CODIS, which is a lie.
If I'm not mistaken, those DNAs were higher quality than whatever it was stipulated for Kohberger, right? So like a DNA test would be run more accordingly to the substance.
Well, what's even crazier is if you had 3 to 4 other male profiles prior to Kohberger, and you uploaded those profiles to CODIS, and CODIS didn't produce a hit, there's a couple of things here. Number one, CODIS keeps those profiles forever. The only way you can get them out of the CODIS database is with a court order to have them removed. So that's number one. So by Bill saying, we don't have these profiles, they were ineligible, that's bullshit. CODIS, the database, will store those profiles forever. Do you get what I'm saying? So even if the state is trying to claim that they can't produce any of the work on these profiles, it's okay because CODIS stores them forever. And then every single week, those profiles are going to be repeatedly ran through the database against new profiles that are uploaded every week. So CODIS updates their database every week. And then, so once the new samples are uploaded, any prior samples, they automatically get compared. Now, if you have these 3 to 4 other profiles, CODIS isn't producing a hit, you're still going to need to show the work as to who you compared these profiles to and how you eliminated those people.
I have a question for you. Cause I don't know if you remember they said that it was like no hit from those DNAs. Like it was like no hit. That just mean to me that they didn't have no prior record. That's it.
Correct. Yeah, that's all it means. It just means they aren't a felon. They're not already in the database. But that could be anybody. That could be a 20-year-old kid who's never been arrested. That could be a cop. That could be, you know what I mean? It could be multiple people from law enforcement because they would not have a record either. I would hope no one from law enforcement is in a CODIS database.
If I'm not mistaken, I have some notes, and again, take this with a grain of salt. And again, this was like from way back, like when before the gag order and stuff like that. That I still remember. It's still fresh for me. Spending too much hours, too many, I think, in this case. I don't know if you remember that it was something like the location of at least two of those DNAs.
Yes.
It were at the third floor inside of the Maddie's room.
Well, so Jay,
I don't know if you heard that.
Yeah.
Again,
well, I know where people got that, but the actual filing is from Jay Logsdon. Jay Logsdon talks about the other profiles in the home, and he alludes to the fact that these 3 other profiles, male profiles, were found in close proximity to where the deceased were located. So
correct.
It doesn't state second floor, third floor, exactly where this DNA was found. It just states that it was in close proximity to where the deceased were located. I think a lot of people ran with it because forensics starts at the body and then it works its way out. So I don't believe that, number one, I don't believe that the DNA that they found that is not Kohberger's is just random DNA in the home, right? I truly believe that this is DNA that the forensics team felt were pertinent to swab. These are areas either around the body, on the body, clothing, that the forensics team felt were pertinent to swab to look for any kind of trace DNA, fibers, anything like that, right? And another point, if law enforcement is uploading 3 to 4 other profiles into the CODIS database prior to Kohberger, that's suspects. They're not just taking, you know what I'm saying? That would be that law enforcement believed that those 3 to 4 males were likely perpetrators, which is why they spent the time to upload the DNA to the database. If they did not believe this DNA belonged to a perpetrator, they would not waste their time with CODIS.
It's two things that I know they withholding from the defense team, and this is gonna be they're gonna delay into they can hide it no more. And again, is reasons for it. Let me take one step at a time, because I want to really take full advantage of having the opportunity. By the way, everyone that is watching, we haven't missed spots. We haven't the presence of Miss Pot on our channel today. Thank you so much, and we appreciate you for coming by.
You're way too nice. Don't be that nice.
And showing some love, because it's a small channel. I keep it humble, you know what I mean. Big shout out to Amy Conway. Thank you for coming. Very appreciate it, sister. How you doing? Hello.
Hi, Amy.
Buenos dias. Coffee and bacon and eggs. Ooh, coffee, bacon and eggs. What? So, Amy, we're having a conversation with Miss Pot about the Idaho folk. Right now, we around the topic of around where the DNA around the house and inside of the house was collected. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming by and have conversations with us. Big shout out to Amy Conway. So Miss Potts, it's very interesting how with that 20 requests for discovery after the deadline, okay, it's very particular to see the judge didn't stroke the death penalty. That was very particular to me, because if you ask me, is grounds to strike as we speak status. As we speak status. We're
Mm,
talking about delay on the delay, not just the delay on discovery, but in a malicious way. This is something that when this case was transferred to Boise, the new judge got the whole pile of
mm,
records, emails, everything in and out. He had it, he seen it. If he didn't
mhm.
seen it, he heard it. Like, because this is protocol. He have to do it. It is
Right.
you can't be a judge and just sit here and watch TV, see whatever is being. No, you have to go through the whole record. Amy Conway said hello to you. She said love me spots.
I love Amy Conway. She's awesome.
She's amazing. She's been with us since day one, and she's amazing though. She always keep me company. Again, 9 times out of 10, sometimes with me and her, even though we have like 20 people watching, it's only me and her talking on the chat. Um,
There's a lot of lurkers. I got a lot of lurkers too who don't talk in the chat.
Listen, that don't bother me because again, as long as this is the
Mm,
whole reason why we go live for people to watch. And
yeah,
again, if people don't feel comfortable talking on the chat, why not? It's okay because the whole reason why I'm here is for them to listen. You know what I mean?
exactly.
So
I love lurkers because then it
it
makes it a little easier too to just talk and you're not trying to watch chat and keep your thoughts together.
you could keep center the topic and just get those hook out the way. Um, But yeah, I wanted to say, I don't know if you remember before we go too far, what it took my attention. It was the judge after the malicious prosecution, because in the transcript, the judge, as an arbitrator, as a referee, he see was coming from the prosecution and the defense team, and he seen what's the tone.
Mm.
He's seen the type of filings
Oh,
from
yeah, it's a war.
prosecution,
He knows it's a war he just walked
this
into. Yeah.
the style, the
Hmm.
style that is being used, the tactic, the reasons why. By now, the judge has a clear picture
Hmm.
if the prosecution has anything or not. Because for
Right.
them to get a secret grant indictment, again, anybody indict a sandwich is all good.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
after you come out with that secret grant indictment, how come that you cannot give Ann Taylor the record of how the detective from Moscow PD, again, it was not an FBI agent, it was a
Mm.
Moscow PD detective that used a FBI cast technique
Hmm.
to put together a cell phone ground up, a triangulation to find where Bryan Kohberger could be. So when he put it together, he deleted the files.
Right.
At this day today, due to the IGG is out of question, is not serviceable in this case, and
Mm.
they knew that. I know for it has to be for a fact, because if not, they pretty not smart.
Well,
They
they're going
only
to have a problem with that cast because
they,
number one, Maori's not trained in cast correctly. You, you have to have a certain amount of training in cast to even be able to use the cast viz program. Um, and from what I understand, Maori, prior to being asked to make this map for the grand jury and to, for the state to be able to present it to the grand jury, he was asked to produce this. He didn't save anything he did. He just did screen records or whatever. But when you look at some of the filings, it references that his CAST training, right? He went and did it just before. So he did it a couple years prior, but then did like a refresher course right before he was asked to create this for the grand jury. And he also says under oath when he's being questioned that it wasn't just him, that there was another investigator also.
Yes.
And it's my opinion, very strong opinion, that's Brett Payne. Because when Brett Payne is questioned, he kind of, we just used, open source satellite imagery, things like that. Payne cannot say he did anything with CAST because he has no training in CAST. So that's why it has to be put on Maori. This is just my opinion, but I think this is what's happening here. They're very well aware that it's not the FBI who did the CAST wrong. Cy-Ray even said he thinks Corporal Payne misinterpreted the data.
The only thing that it could have, you see, the only thing that I feel at this day today that is a hurdle for the defense team to get over it is that CAST information, and that only gonna take time because again, if they don't have anything to give to the defense team to recreate whatever they give the secret grand indictment jury, it goes out the door because we cannot recreate it. And the problem here is that if you ask me, prosecution cannot be that naive that
no, I think the state knows.
I feel that they send that one particular detective for the reason and cause to get the job done no matter what, and make sure that secret indictment comes back positive, creating a lie. And if you ask me, circumstantial evidence, the only thing that it could have forced that secret grand indictment to come back positive is only that they don't have no witnesses. The video and footage of whatever white Helantra, whatever they could talk about, you cannot tell. And I believe that they cannot tell if that's Bryan Kohberger driving that vehicle, and they cannot tell if that's a white Helantra. They cannot identify overall. They cannot identify the vehicle on any picture or footage as it is today.
Well, here's what's fucked up when it comes to the video footage. They even say in their own filings, okay, the video that they believe is Kohberger's, all the video that they've submitted so far in discovery based on what we can gather from the things that have been filed and the questions that have been asked on the stand of these detectives, is that when it comes to the vehicle, it would appear the only videos that have been produced by the state in discovery are for the irrelevant time frames. The videos that have been produced are for the 5 to 6 a.m. time frame. That's one of the things Ann and Elisa both reference in their filings and in open court. She even says to Brett Payne, don't you think it would be important to have videos for like the time of the crime? Right? The videos from 5 to 6 a.m. in Pullman, those are probably Bryan's car. They probably do have video of Bryan's car in Pullman. Okay? But that they don't have video of him in Moscow. That's the difference. They have not produced a video of his car going into Moscow, driving around King Road, and then leaving Moscow. That's going to be a problem, considering we know that she's aware of these videos from Floyd's Cannabis Shop, Red Star Coffee, Mundy's Machine. She's aware that at some point videos from these businesses were collected. the person who collected them cataloged it, but those videos aren't available.
You see, they have to have something solid far as video, and not just video but picture. It has to be 100% crystal clear that indeed either through a license plate, either through seeing the face of Bryan Kohberger driving the vehicle. And I don't know if you remember, they mentioned, hold on, baby, you got her. 1 second, Miss Potts. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. No, Nelly. No, get out of my tree, kitty.
The baby's running around her mom, running after her mom. Baby, you got her. It's okay. I know, baby. I just want to make sure everything is okay. Love you, baby. Yeah, go ahead, baby. Go ahead. Where I was before that. Okay. They have to have a clear identification on those video and picture, which I believe they don't have. They don't have. I believe that they don't have nothing that indicates that Bryan Kohberger was around the locality.
Right.
If they do have a video of a white Helantra around the area, I
That's not
believe
his car.
it could be from 1112, the sorority house right at the corner.
Yeah.
We watched that footage, and the way the camera was located, the Queens Road, you can barely see it. Like you could see like literally the corner. Like I don't think you could see a car when it turns, and especially if a car will take that turn.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, to turn right out of the neighborhood towards Taylor. Yeah.
And on high speed, you're not gonna see it. And it was like far away, and it was very pixely. So I don't think that when the FBI amplify the picture or whatnot, I know they could fix all that stuff, but if it's how they say that everything went down, if a vehicle, due to the position of the camera, if a vehicle would have turned right, you wouldn't be able to identify the vehicle because it's in a very far right of the footage. So in the only way that you could identify at the locality a white Helantra from that camera was if the white Helantra is driving down King Road.
Yeah, coming from the dead end.
Coming from the dead end where that Jack Decor resides. Because remember, you if you open the back sliding door and you walk through the
you could just cut right through the little trip
around the fence. Jack Decor's apartment is right there. You just have to literally walk out the sliding door and go under the trees and around the fence. Like
agreed. And what I do know is that if they have any videos of the white Elantra anywhere near King Road, like they claim, okay, because that's the thing. Brett Payne's affidavit is what this whole case is going to hinge on. Is that goddamn affidavit? That affidavit is what was used to obtain all the warrants in this case. Okay. So when you go through and you read his affidavit, they've already picked through it with a fine-tooth comb. They've already found all the errors, just like we have. Do you get what I'm saying? he claims that there is video of suspect vehicle 1 attempting to park in front of the King Road residence. That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's in the affidavit. Okay, so
they have to have footage of that, right?
Correct. And if they can't produce that, if he has all of these claims in this affidavit of probable cause of videos of suspect vehicle 1 in front of this house repeatedly, driving past it and attempting to park in front of it, and those videos have still not been produced in 2 years, and that is what was used to arrest. You understand? This is why it's all part of the Franks motion. This is why even Judge Hippler, in the order for Franks, in his little footnote, states regarding the FBI expert identifying the vehicle. That one document was, a couple thousand pages or whatever, and he wanted them to make it smaller. He wanted them to not have so many pages on this, right? But he does talk about how this FBI expert only felt comfortable, according to the defense and what they're presenting and what was presented by them for Franks regarding the identification of the vehicle and the FBI expert. This FBI expert was only comfortable with the 2011 to the 2013 model of the Elantra. And for whatever reason, it was other investigators that decided to expand that to include the year of Kohberger's Elantra.
But that was after Kohberger.
Because that was after they found out what he drove exactly. Yeah. So they had to expand it to include his vehicle, or it doesn't fit, because he drives a 2015.
What about if, because my take, because the secret recipe is how they put it together to put Kohberger in the picture. Having a white Elantra, if you ask me, it tells me that that's the only very truth that they have spoken in this case, that they like the only thing that they could use to fabricate. They have to use a half truth to use a half lie.
Yeah. Well, you notice it always had to be someone. You notice it always had to be an outsider who came in a vehicle, and that's just not how an investigation is conducted. Usually, when you are doing an investigation, you are going to start at the innermost circle first, and then you work your way out. For some reason, Idaho, I don't know why they do it this way, but it seems to be in many of their cases, it's always an outsider. They had to have come from another place. It could never be someone on the inside. It could never be someone from there. It could never be personal. It always has to be just this lone outsider perpetrator. And it's very weird because it's just not how you would normally do that. You're going to have to start at the innermost circle first, and it's going to take you a long time to clear that innermost circle before you make it to an outsider like Kohberger.
You remember how they tried to cover the whole DNA, see the multiple DNAs found in the house?
Yeah.
They try to cover it with that was a party house, and it's gonna be, of course, it's gonna be multiple type of DNAs from the students of the University of Idaho. But if we're gonna be serious about an investigation, right? That's another problem that is stated, and again, is gagged. And the good journalism will never tell you their sources, right? So
I know, isn't it wild? Could you imagine? So like I presented this question, I think, on one of my lives, right? Or actually maybe I was on someone else's. I may have been on someone else's panel, and I was like, could you imagine if I came up and did a video and said, my anonymous source tells me that more than one of the victims in this case was actually a perpetrator, would anybody believe me? Or would they be like, that bitch is lying?
You know what though? Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know if you do this that I do. I look for all, like, okay, I use the information that is presented
Mm-hmm.
in the public eye. You
Right.
tell me what you got. What's the story? So
Right.
after I hear the story, soon as I'm done listening to everything, explain about whatever is available from that story, I put all type of scenarios that will make sense with the information available.
Mm-hmm.
Then whatever I get out of that, I expand, make few phone calls, I reach out to people that I know, people that knows people that knows people that knows people, and then
Mm-hmm.
I extend my research, and I include people that in my lifetime, again, I'm 48 years old. In my lifetime, I have created a good network of older people that are in certain places in life,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm able to talk to. So
Isn't it wild though?
it,
Like,
it,
so
it,
these people on mainstream media, right? Just because maybe they are former FBI, maybe they're former CIA, they can come onto these news channels, claim to have anonymous sources telling them Brian's a fucking cannibal and whatever else they could come up with, right? That he touched the Wi-Fi, that he did this, he did that. Okay, but we can't. If any of us tried to even attempt to put out any information like that, okay, claiming it came from anonymous sources, we'd be shut down. You'd be demonetized. You'd probably have your channel taken away. We have to claim everything as speculation, opinion, allegedly. Okay. But these people can just get up on the mainstream media news and claim anything they want, and they attach it to an anonymous source, and nobody asks any questions.
and you know what though, I totally agree with you. That's why I mentioned that. I mentioned that the good journalism don't will never tell you their sources, right?
Mm,
But it is very particular how in the 20th request for discovery is included the 48-hour investigation.
mm-hmm,
Is none. This is why
mm,
they she requesting the training on whoever investigated this case and whoever is involved with this case, because it's like, how can you clear the whole inner circle? We're talking about, again, it's like you said, forensic. It starts from the body out.
mm.
That's how investigation starts, from
Yeah,
the
like
body
when
out.
you have
Like,
four people stabbed to death in a house, you're usually going to start at their very most inner circle first.
it's too close. It's too close to for comfort. It's too close.
Hmm.
Is
Yeah.
um it feels like for that to happen, whoever committed this crime, the peoples, because I do believe it was multiple assailants,
Same.
and they had total control of the house.
$100.
What I mean of total control of the house, it was because this is regulars. This is people. This was like an ambush.
Mm,
It's like we coming through to kick it. We coming through to kick it as regular shit, right?
hmm.
But just change the script. Soon as everybody's comfy, hold on, I'll be back. I'm going upstairs, and again, it's like nobody's gonna expect anything of nothing. Because even
Mm.
if it was like a discrepancy, hold on, give me 1 second. I gotta talk to wifey. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, my
Yeah, yeah.
apologies.
No, it's okay.
Big shout out to wifey. We over here, we multitasking. We IRL, live streaming. This is real life.
Hmm.
This is not scripted. But I wanted to say that it's no 48-hour investigation whatsoever. Like just think about it for a second. Like, what's the first
Hmm.
thing you as an investigator, what's the first thing that you're gonna do if a possible suspect tells you like, oh yeah, I didn't call the cops for I didn't call the cops for
They never called the cops. It was somebody
yeah,
else.
that again, that 911 call, it has never showed up, and I believe that 911 call was never made.
Yeah.
Because they already knew what was going on.
Well, here's the thing, right? So either the 911 call
But
itself was never made, or whoever made it, it was someone who was called over to the house. That just tells me that the two alleged survivors, those, for whatever reason, they are the ones who called other people over to the house. That's going
so
to have
that
to be explained, and
because
the state's going to have a really hard time um, convincing a jury that two 21-year-old adults at the time felt it was pertinent to summon over multiple other friends and never dial 911.
you see,
So, because it
is
doesn't
better.
matter what we think, right? Like, the fact of the matter is, it doesn't matter what we think. It's all about what's going to get in front of the jury. What's the jury going to see?
Because I see it like just sneak attack. Again, it's regular because even I don't know if you heard this too. It was mentioned that it was a party at the house
Hmm.
that morning. Like it was people at the house. Like it was regular that night. Again, when I spoke with Kara, I don't know if you aware that before Kara got locked up, me and Kara was in communication, and I was setting up situations for her with certain content creators like crime sleuthing and stuff like that. Like I was doing like helping her out, putting her in places and stuff. Like I was advising certain moves that she made. Like for example, the Nancy Grace move. She asked me, "Hey, should I do it?" I was like, "You should do that," even though I don't agree with Nancy Grayson and the way she's sharing the information about this case. But my point on me telling Kara, yeah, do that is because Nancy Grace is a big platform,
Right.
and
She can get out there and say what she needs to say, right?
yes, and I knew that even though I knew and she knew that she couldn't say what she wanted to say far as the information that we're working on or whatnot, she
Mm.
knew that at least she could put a little doubt on the investigation because that's all she wanted. She wanted to make sure that the people knew that is this one parent that is questioning the
Mm.
investigation. You know what I mean? That was
Mm.
the whole reason for that. Then after that, if I'm not mistaken, I set up the crime sleuthing situation with her and Joel's of all trades and stuff like that. I set up that situation. I was supposed to be
Mhm.
part of that situation, but like I don't know, like me and UL don't see eye to eye. I guess since the Kiely Rodni case or what. Now, big shout out to UL's. Um, I knew they wouldn't be uncomfortable and she wouldn't be part of it. So I told crime sleuthing like when we used to be cool. Big shout out to crime sleuthing too. Like we just don't talk no more for personal reasons. But mad respect to both. Um I knew that it would be a uncomfortable situation if I was on stage with ULs and whatnot, and I didn't want her to do that. Like I was like, nah, I rather to let Kara just go with ULs and Crime Sleuthing and have a conversation with them or whatnot. And that's the live stream the Crime Sleuthing have on their channel. It was put together by me and stuff. But long story short, due to that, I had some conversations with Kara that night, even after the fight. Like, let me tell you that story about 12 a.m. Sana being at the house, we eating pizza. That's cat. That's cat. Like, I don't know why they made Sana's dad and sister say that. And Sana and her sister are not even that close. You know what I mean? Like she made it sound like that. We already figured that shit out. But Kara told me personally, Jrod, everything was regular that night. That means that after the fight, Sana called Kara just to let her know what happened, but it was not on like it was no worry about nothing. She just called her mom regular, whatnot, give her an update, whatever she doing or whatnot, and just let her know, yeah, just eat and had a little squabble at the frat house, but you know how the boys are and whatnot. So it was really no stress alert or red flag. It was no tension. Like, this is Kara telling me, like, Jrod, by the time my daughter hung up, everything, it was fine. I'll talk to you later. Everything was regular. It was about to be a gathering because they were about to have Kiely sent off, because he was Kiely sent off. They had a surprise and send off for her with everybody there. But everybody was there literally for her funeral.
Right.
Because everybody that gathered at the house that morning, only a chosen few knew what was about to happen. When it happened, everybody scattered. That's why where you see the boys at the band field and shit like that, leaving from while it was going on. But of course, nobody gonna say a fucking thing because it's a code of silence. It's a non-snitching rule.
Well, I do know that there's been
as long as you don't get a call, you're not gonna open it. You know, you're not gonna kick in the door of a house if you don't know what's going on inside of the house. You know what I mean? As an officer, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I do know that the defense, and especially Massive, has references the alternate suspects many times in this case. In open court too.
It was alter suspects because how Dylan Mortensen is gonna offer the very first alibi, because again, this is an alibi. Of course, you a suspect for you to speak, for you to say anything on where you was, what you was doing, and whatnot. This is basic questions for a possible suspect. So
now I think the alternate suspects that Elisa Massive is referencing is the prior, the suspects that they were looking at prior to Kohberger. They were gathering people's DNA surreptitiously through cigarette butts. This
is what I'm trying to tell you from the very beginning of the investigation. Like step A, Dylan Mortensen, Bethany Funk. Her very first alibi was, I was on the first floor. Obviously, when she mentioned that she was in the first floor, she couldn't be across the hallway, because across the hallway, that room, it was a storage room.
They had to put her on the second floor, so they had a witness. Because without a witness and DNA, you have no probable cause to get a fucking warrant for anything.
Exactly, and it's exactly what I told Moscow PD when I have the conversation with them after they clear everyone. That I have a conversation with them, and I told them, like, Dylan Mortensen needs Bethany Funk to testify for her and vow for her for what she's telling you. And Bethany
Mm.
Funk is not gonna do that. I told her, listen, I told them way before they even knew that Bethany Funk it was not rolling with their shit because they expected everyone to comply to the story. But
Yeah.
Bethany Funk left, never came back after that day. She left,
Yeah.
never came back. She's done. She know what's going on. She know who did it. She know it, listen, this is something that is crystal clear for them, but for everyone else outside, everyone
Mm.
is like, yo, what happened? What happened? Because sometimes if you ask me, people don't pay attention. Because if you pay attention, you could pick up the breadcrumbs, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when Dylan Mortensen utilized the first alibi that she was on the first floor, now you telling the whole world that you was at Bethany Funk's room sleeping in her room. So
Mm-hmm.
that means that you're sleeping with her in her bed. So now you need Dylan to back you up on that. I mean, you need Bethany Funk to back you up with that story. But then, yeah, go ahead, Amy Conway. I appreciate you, honey. But then when Bethany disappeared, now she cannot use Bethany to stay solid with that first alibi.
Yeah.
But then now, literally after I have the conversation with Moscow PD, 2, 3 days after, again, I don't, again, I know how it sounds, but it's I don't believe in coincidences. But
Mm-hmm.
right after 2 days after, I'm telling them my download of information and the possibilities, the suspects, the reasons why and whatnot, and well, the whole picture of the case that I have got. I give it to Moscow PD. 2 days, 3 days later, now we have an Dylan Mortensen and the second floor hearing and seeing things. First, we have a Dylan Mortensen not seeing or hearing nothing,
Mm-hmm.
sleeping through the whole thing. Now we have a Dylan Mortensen on the second floor hearing, seeing things, and now we have a White Elantra.
Mm.
Why is that? Why is that? What a coincidence that I told Moscow PD. I told Moscow PD the only person that he has a reason to kill Kiely is Jack the Cool. I literally told Moscow PD this.
Mm.
He's the only person that he has a reason to kill Kiely. And people say like, well, Maddie's the target because it was in Maddie's room and this and that. Kiely was in her room, and when she heard what was going on in Maddie's room, she went over it. But what's the reason of why Kaylee's gonna be in her room when all her shit is out of it?
Mm.
And it's her very last night with her best friend's sister. Because after that, she's gonna go on her life trip to Texas and live her life. It's the very last time that she spent with her best friend's sister. So why would they not sleep over it? Why would
Mm.
they not? It's not the first time that they sleep together, for what we
Right.
heard. So it's regular shit. It's nothing out of the extraordinary of, especially Maddie being in some level of intoxication. The Maddie likes to look after her, as a good sister or whatnot. This is what ladies in college do, especially when they close to each other,
Yeah.
sister like that. When you know that your
Yeah.
sister is a little bit under the influence, this one sister that is sober, she gonna look after her and look over her sleep. Because again,
Mm-hmm.
due to that is a sorority house, is well known of boys creeping up.
Well, see, now that's another thing too. Um, from the very beginning, I said there's no way that these girls, 5, 6 of them, lived in this house and there isn't one single camera. I don't
Oh
believe
no,
that for a second.
oh no, he
Um,
said, remember, it's a reason why the sliding door in the back, it didn't have no lock. It was convenient for the boys to come in and out.
right.
Because remember
Well, I guess the point that I'm
the
getting at
code.
is I find it very hard to believe that this home had no cameras on the inside in the common areas. I don't believe that. And the reason I don't believe it is because I was a girl once who lived with female roommates. We had security cameras. Okay.
Right.
It is what it is. Most homes in America have surveillance. They have some kind of security. You have some kind of little, even like a little blink mini cam in your bedroom because maybe you think your roommate might be stealing your shit. You want to make sure someone isn't coming in your room and stealing your clothes or stealing your purses or stealing your drugs. Right?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
I'm not saying that this applies to any of these girls, but what I am saying is that it seems very unrealistic to me that a home full of females doesn't have one camera.
Big shout out to Lily Moon. Thank you for being here. Very so much appreciate it.
Now, I know law enforcement has never confirmed whether or not cameras were in the home or if any of these people had cameras in their rooms or anything. But I just don't believe that they wouldn't. I don't believe that they wouldn't have some kind of camera, even just at the entry points of the home. You have one towards the back slider, one towards the front door, right? That's very common.
I totally agree with you on that though. If you could, I really want to keep up with this conversation. Give me 1 second. If you wanna talk to the chat, I think Lily Moon say hi to you. I think Amy Conway's still there. Give me
hi Lily.
Run and come back.
Okay. I'm on my phone today. I hope my mic is okay. My sound is okay. I'm not on my computer. Hello, Lily. Oh, crap. Oh. All right, when he comes back, let him know I'm sorry. I gotta go. I gotta take a phone call. But thank you so much, Jrod. Thank you, everybody in chat. Thank you, whoever, if you're listening, lurkers. I'll try to come back. But if you let him know in the comments I had to go, I'm so very sorry. And thank you for having me up. And thank you for talking to me. Bye.
All right, we're back. We're back. Oh, we lost Miss Pot. Big shout out to Miss Pot. I don't know if we lost her. Big shout out. I had to run real quick though. But yes, it was a great conversation with Miss Potts. Hopefully she come back because I would like to finish that conversation with her. Amazing conversation with Miss Pot. Big shout out to her. Thank you so much for coming by and say hi to us here in Jrod on Point. A round of applause to Miss Pot. Thank you so much. You see, it's so much to talk about. The Idaho and Bryan Kohberger case is a lot. There are a lot of people, I don't know, has lost. I think touch have lost the touch a little bit about the case. But I gotta tell you that conversation with Miss Pot, amazing. Big shout outs to Miss Pot. It's an honor to have the great content creator Miss Pot here with us. It's very appreciated. Very smart lady. And I do appreciate her conversation. Make sure that everyone go and subscribe to Miss Spots. Thank you so much for passing by and have conversations with us. Let's see what we got here today. Let's see what we got here. Hey, baby. Let's see what we got here too. Well, let me see. Let me see what we got here today. All right. Let's see. Let's see what we got here today.
Everybody, it's Josh and Liam, and we're super excited to share some of our favorite music with you.
Let's see.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, J.
I definitely would love to finish that conversation with Miss Potts. I gotta say that I really do appreciate having great conversations with content creators. It's very healthy, you know, when content creators could sit down and have case conversations and exchange notes, you know. It's an honor. It's a sincere honor to have content creators coming by and sharing their thoughts, sharing their opinions about the case. Let's see, you know, we're talking about the Idaho full Bryan Kohberger case. Let's see what we got here. What we got here. Let's see. How everyone doing today? Thank you for watching. It's Jrod on Point. Very appreciated. Thank you for being here with us today, having conversations. Again, I want to make sure that we shout out Miss Potts, amazing content creator and collaborator. She's amazing. Great conversations to have. Idaho Fall, we are on the top of this, on the top of the charts. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's our latest video. Big shout out to Belladora. Thank you so much. Big shout out to Belladora. Thank you for being here. Very appreciate it. Thank you so much. Big shout out to Lily Moon. And also big shout out to Belladora. Thank you for being here. Very so much appreciate it. We're talking about the Idaho Fall Bryan Kohberger case. We just have the blessing of having Miss Potts with us, having conversations about the case. I had to step away for a second. I had to step away for a second, real quick. It seems that either we lost her or she had things to do. But I want to send a big shout out to Miss Potts. Anyway, it was very so much. And I thank Miss Potts so much for coming through and showing love. Thank you so much. Let's see what we got here. Belladora said thank you for chat. Oh, thanks. Big shout out to Lily Moon and Belladora. Thank you so much. Very appreciate it. And Belladora said Kim was right. Kim, which Kim we talking about? WSU Kim. Big shout out to WSU Kim. She's a smart lady. Talking about WSU Kim. I mean, that's like the only Kim that we know in the Idaho 4 case. Big shout out to WSU Kim. Yep, WSU Kim. Yeah, she's a good lady though. I don't have nothing bad to say about WSU Kim. You know, we've been tough on her in the past and whatnot. But she's a good lady, though. I don't think that she mean well. I have had conversation with WSU Kim before. I believe that WSU Kim, she means well. She's actually one of our subscribers. WSU Kim is subscribed to us. Um, from the beginning, she told us the story. Yes, you see, Belladora, I totally agree with you on that, though. I totally agree with you on that. Like, WSU Kim, she definitely have a story to tell. She definitely does have a very interesting story to tell. And um when I have the blessed opportunity to have conversations with her, she's been very nice to me, and I've been very nice to her. Again, in the middle of yeah, I know she didn't know everything. I know she didn't I know she didn't know everything, but her particular story, in the Idaho 4 case, um, if you ask me, agree to disagree, and a lot of people, like, this is not like a popular opinion. WSU Kim story about the case, like her side of things, is a very refreshing story. And why is refreshing? Because here is a mom from a student from WSU giving her take of the occurrences around the time. You know what I mean? Um, you know, Amy Conway. Big shout out to Amy. She always sniping. Big shout out to Amy. Mad love to you, sis. Belladora, protecting the people. Yes, you see, is you see, thank you. I thank you for bringing up uh WSU Kim. Uh, because you see, I believe that if she wouldn't come out, like, this is like my personal opinion. Again, big shout out to WSU Kim. Um, just remember her story sounding crazy. Yeah, it did, though. It did sound like, you see, but if WSU Kim wouldn't come out with her story, we wouldn't be able to understand the intricacy of this case. Like, if you ask me, the reason why we have like a pretty good beat in the Idaho 4 case, if you ask me, what's WSU Kim? Big shout outs to her, though. Big shout out to WSU Kim, because if it wasn't for her, though, we wouldn't be able to really grasp the inner. You see, it's like you gotta read between the lines, though. You gotta listen. You gotta read between the lines. Listen, like, the story that WSU Kim tells you, you have to put it together yourself. It's like the prosecution case in court. It's like, hear the discovery, find it yourself. It's like she tell you the story, but then you have to put it together yourself. Because it's like what she's telling you is not it. Because you know she's not really gonna give you all. She's gonna protect a little bit of here, a little bit of there. She's gonna stay relevant in the case, but not gonna give you all the rice and beans because it's actually not convenient. Um, Huda London mental health and crime reacts. Big shout outs to her. Those shall not kill true crime. Big shout outs to him. Big shout outs to him. Big shout out to all the content creators that keep up with the case. Y'all remember when WSU Kim said that Jack Decor took a trip around United States in a bulletproof SUV? Like WSU Kim that said that Jack Decor went all over the United States driving around on a bulletproof SUV, and I'm like, well, why you in the bulletproof SUV? You scared of what? Who did you kill? Who did you kill, Jack, for you to be scared for your life? Who did you kill, Jack? This is what I'm trying to tell you. WSU Kim, and this is people like people don't understand, right? She was partly right. Yes, you gotta read it between the lines because she's giving you. Listen, and I've been saying this from the very beginning, and I think I told her this last time I spoke with her, but I was like, yo, if it wasn't with you, this case wouldn't be solved. I told over you, Kim, thanks to you, this case is gonna get solved. I don't know if what you was trying to do it was to help the cause. I don't know if WSU King was trying to help the community. I just, I'm just sometimes I see here, sometimes I see here, right? I see here and I think like, what it makes WSU Kim come out and say anything about this case? Like, listen, I could just sit here and say like, yo, what Kim was thinking when she thought about coming to YouTube and talk about the case. What she was thinking, what she was thinking, like, you know what? I'm gonna go to YouTube and create a narrative and shit, and I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna make me some money out of this. I'm gonna become somebody in true crime. I'm gonna be relevant. Cause I cannot think like, someone from the powers to be calling Kim and be like, Kim, we need you. Kim, we need you to go to YouTube. We need you to go to social media and create this narrative. This is the script. And don't worry, we will help you out. We put you in Paramount. We put you on a documentary. We'll make you famous. You just got to go to YouTube and say this. Oh, Amy, Miss Pot got a phone call. Oh, big shout out to Miss Pot. Hopefully she comes back though. Hopefully, she comes back though. True, very true, very true. Glowy said, Toes is cool too. TOES is cool too. Big shout out though. Um, Bella said she was scattered. She was. I only heard her on Drunk Turkey show. You see, I seen that live stream though. I seen it is tough. Yeah, Yeah. Uh, I always believe it was the cartel. But you see, at some point, I cannot blame. You see, even though we against that theory, no, I don't think so. Lonely lady. um, Toe is cool too. Big shout out to Toes. She had money of her own, big bucks. Okay. WSU came with the money. Yay, yay, yay. I mean, just if you realize everybody that is out there talking about this case, they good. You know, they financially stable. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I only think like what WSU Kim thought when this case came all about. What she was like, yo, got it. Because I'm telling you, listen, when WSU came out, she never made on a did she? I have no idea. I mean, if you ask me, Paramount have to cut her a check. There was a check down. Yeah, no, it was a right after the massacre, it was a raid that they took a whole bunch of fentanyl pills and stuff like that. And then it seems that out of that raid, more things came up and they got higher and higher on the totem pole. And that's the what happened the press conference of not long ago, that it was like a big buzz. A lot of people got locked up and whatnot. They did, yeah, they did though. They did. Paramount was dumb. Yeah, it was really the Paramount documentary. It was really nothing highlighted about the case. In reality, in the Paramount documentary, it was really nothing highlighted about the case that it was relevant. The Paramount documentary, it was based and focused in WSU Kim, JLR, Bullhorn Betty, and Olivia. Big shout out to all of them. But it wasn't really about the case. It was really more about the people that he was bringing narrative about the case. And again, Bullhorn Brady, she always at the location wherever the situation is, with Olivia, wherever it's Bullhorn Brady and Olivia, JLR is not that far away and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So it was more about JLR and again the content creators than the story or the victims. Like it was really not about I just found you last night. Oh, thank you, Baladora. And listen, we are very appreciated to have you here to have conversations with you. We got in the background, we got Amy Conway sniping around. We got Glowy. Say hi to the girls. They here. We got 27 people watching. Big shout out to everyone. Make sure that y'all click like, subscribe, and share the content. We just had a little bit ago, we have Miss Potts having conversations about the Idaho Fall. Very so much appreciated from Miss Potts for being here with us. Got a great find. No, thank you so much. No, I appreciate you though. I appreciate you. Yeah, we always have Amy Conway, Joanne, um, Glowy. Like we have multiple moderators and collaborators here in the channel. Big shout out to everyone watching this Jrod on Point. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's very so much appreciated. So it's very interesting to see that those narrative that it was brought up in the very beginning from WSU Kim give a great idea to the people of how the locals feel about it, you know, and how some parents of certain students felt about the whole situation. It was great to see. It was very good to see and hear the takes of WSU King Forest as uh, what they felt, uh, what they did, what was the conversations that it was being taken and stuff like that. Again, if you ask me, it was good for WSU Kim to come with her um side of things, right? Because, and I repeat, if she wouldn't come out and give us how she felt about things and her side of things, we wouldn't have the clear understanding of certain things about the case. Big shout out to Toe. We got Toe here. Big shout out, big shout out. Thank you for being here very so much. I appreciate it. Your style is straight up. Yeah, Bellador. I appreciate though. I try to keep it like that 100%. You know, I'm not here we a character or a fake persona. I'm just trying to be myself. You know what I mean? Hey, big shout out to Toad turning over every stone. Big shout out, big shout out. Thanks for the shout out, Dewert Entertainment. Hey, listen, anytime we're here, I think the link is right there. Um, let me see if I can find it real quick. The the link of the StreamYard backstage is pinned right on top. Thank you so much for everyone trickling. We have Toes in the chat. Thank you so much, very so much appreciate it. You're more than welcome to come up to the panel and have a conversation about the Idaho full Bryan Kohberger case or whatever you want to talk about. We just taking a look at the newest videos out there and shouting out content creators. Big shout out to Harsh Reality though. That's my guy, man. That's my guy. Big shout out. Okay, baby. Big shout out, big shout out, big shout out. Paramount didn't like it. They did good. Yeah, though. Yeah. I tell you what, though, the only people that benefited out of the Paramount documentary it was the content creators. Even though, if you ask me, it was more of a hit piece. Like, if you ask me, it was more of a hit piece, kind of like making content creators look a little weird, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm not talking shit. Listen, again, big shout out to JLR, big shout out to all the content creators that participated in the Paramount documentary. But oh man, if you ask me, it was kind of like a hit piece against content creators for true crime, though. You know what I mean? Like, but the only people that benefited out of that documentary, it was the content creators, and that's it. Nobody else benefited out of that though. Yeah, big shout out to Harsh Reality though. Big shout out to Harsh. That's my guy though. That's my brother from another mother. Make sure that y'all go and subscribe to Harsh Reality. That's my guy. That's my guy. We spoke about doing a show together, doing a live stream together, but you know, still waiting for my guy whenever he makes time to do it. Whenever he had time to come and hang out with Jrod on point, he know that he's very welcome. That's my brother from another mother. We had collaborated before, so yeah. Uh, I understand it was getting crazy. Boom, boom, boom. Big shout out to Toe. Hello, good morning, Amy Conway. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. It's 11:04 a.m. over here in Ohio. Over here in Ohio. How everyone doing today? Make sure everybody go and subscribe to Harsh Reality. Um, he had kind of like diverted, like I don't know. I could relate with diverting from the Idaho 4 case to cover other cases and other situations. At least in my case, the only true crime cases that I cover is the Idaho 4 and Kiely Rodni case. That's the only two cases that I cover. I mean, I do pay attention to any other case, you know, if like, for example, people want to talk about, you know, for those days that we having conversations about any other topic or whatnot, you know, I like to be informed. So yeah, I do pay attention, I listen and analyze other true crime cases, of course, just in case, you know, the community want me to have conversation about it. I do pay attention, but my focus is the Kiely Rodni case and the Idaho 4 for the time being. I have done work with Speakman Holding on the Delphi case. I have put content out about the Delphi case. I have put content out celebrity true crime, the Little Dirk, uh, Sean Combs, Puffy, P Diddy. So that's why I could relate. I could relate with Harch. You know, getting out of the Idaho full Bryan Kohberger case. You know, I think his last video was 8 days ago. You know, doing a little bit of JC hot topic right now. JC accused fell. Yeah, no, it's something about the JC situation that I don't know. I need to look into it a little bit more. That's why you haven't seen me like putting no live stream about the JC situation, not like that, because I need more information. I cannot just sit here and talk about it without at least having like the proper information. Bella said never saw Paramount. I don't know. I think that that documentary got taken down, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I think it's nowhere to be found right now. Brother, I said people got carried away. Yeah, no, I know. People got a little bit carried away with the Idaho 4 case though. They did. And you're right, a little fame went to their heads. Yes, I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you that a little bit of fame got to some people. I remember Harsh from England. Yes, Harsh reality from England. My brother from another mother. Yeah, straight to their heads. Yeah. You see, here's what happened with YouTube content creators, especially when it's like brand new YouTube content creators, right? Like for example, let me explain to you. It's a thing, right? It's a thing about some content creators, right? They never done nothing to be famous in life, you know? And they come on YouTube, start a page with a topic, and let's say whatever they start talking about, it goes hot. You know, you start getting a shitload of views or a shitload of attention, and but you have never done nothing in your life. Like you have never been in a position of fame, of people recognize you, or even people liking what you talk about, or you never had attention like that. So then here you come to an international platform like YouTube, and you get a little bit of attention about whatever you talk about. Even if you saying a lie, you're lying to everyone about whatever you talk about, but just because you get viewers and stuff like that, that like you get so much dope out of that, that some people don't know how to handle the dope. Like is some people that can handle the dope. They can like handle total strangers complimenting you, or giving you, like, yo, like, good job on da 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 da. And then again, because these one particular people had never done anything in their life to put themselves in a position of fame, they don't know how to handle fame. They don't know how to handle fame. So what you get out of that, you get a content creator that now is literally faking, like start thinking a little bit too much about themselves and whatnot, and I keep it humble, but at the same time I know how to give myself a pat on the back though. You know what I mean? I keep it humble, but Hodge has very, very good content though. Very, very good content. I really recommend Harsh Reality to everyone. He told me that yeah, go ahead and share his content. He always told me, yeah, any video that you want to talk about, go ahead. Use the content. I will not strike you and stuff like that, which I appreciate that about Harsh. Um, but he don't have, like, his last video was 8 days ago. I see that video. Amazing video, great content creator. We very much appreciate Harsh and everything he does for the true crime community, though. We appreciate Harsh a lot, a lot. 343 views in 11 hours. For a small channel, that's okay. Because I know channels that are bigger channels than me, that they don't get 100 views. So me having 300 views in 11 hours, being a small content creator, like, that means a lot. People is watching, people are interested in what we're talking about. Let's see what's the roster on the Idaho full. Kane BS The Purge. I'm not subscribed to him. He got 626 subscribers. I got him videos. His latest video was 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. Started 9 months ago. Putting videos out. Let me see his live streams. Yeah, 9 months ago. He started 9 months ago. Like putting videos out. Well, 9 months ago, 600 some subscribers. That's good though. That's good. What he talking about? Kopaka, Drip Drop and Jam Bree missing. Where are they? They not missing though. They're right there. They're right there. Yeah, I heard Jay and Bree saying on his latest video that if you are obsessed like me about the Idaho Fall, man, listen, when you get to the point of obsession about something, you lost yourself. You cannot be obsessed about any true crime case while you're a content creator, because your obsession will be you failure, will be you fall. Like, you cannot get obsessed about a case. Like, yeah, you could be interested and you could study a case, but saying that you are obsessed, that's a little bit too much. That's a little bit too much to be obsessed about a case. This is why I dropped that video saying like, yo, be in peace. Don't be obsessed. Be in peace. Like, why you gonna be obsessed about a case? Like, when you obsess about a case, that obsession is gonna take you away from your routine. It's gonna take you away from who you are and how you are and how you handle things, because now you're obsessed about something that is gonna distract you from your regular shit. You see, for 626 subscribers, he got good views. He got very good views. Again, let's repeat, for a 626 subscriber channel, he got good views. Like, the views look healthy. So that should mean good. That should mean good for him. I have never watched his content, but big shout out to Kane. Big shout out to Kane. Keep up the good work. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep up the good work. Hopefully we get to talk soon. Big shout out to Kane. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to him. What we got here? Do y'all remember Ian Harch try to make himself like sound relevant on the Idaho Fall? Drop a video one day ago with 33,000 views of nothing. Big shout out to Drop and his big production style. Big shout out to Drop. Big shout out to him, even though we disagree. I mean, we agree. You see, Drop, he believed that Bryan Kohberger is innocent, but he's totally lost with what's going on with the case. Jay and Bree, he thought, like, in the beginning, he thought that Bryan Kohberger was guilty, and his channel was all based on Bryan Kohberger being guilty. And I guess after he started getting smacked in court, I guess after Jay and Brian, his content is his narrative starting getting smacked in court. Um, he started changing the narrative from, because again, if you force a narrative, but you see that every time the case go to court, you get smacked in the mouth like, shut up, stupid. Of course, from thinking that Bryan Kohberger was guilty, now he gonna start looking for a way for Bryan Kohberger being innocent, because now the innocent side of things, now it looks better for you content. Then try to find out how they got to Bryan Kohberger and the CI and the Aryan Nation Knights and the cartel and the drug. Oh man, it's a story with this Idaho 4. Listen, I don't know if y'all realize that's why y'all see me that I started I will solve up and I'll be back, everyone. Big shout out to Belladora. Thank you for being here. Very appreciate it. Amy Conway suggests and advise everyone to please make sure to click like, subscribe, and share the content. Make sure y'all go ahead and do that. You know, it's some content creators that, especially those content creators that believe that Bryan Kohberger was guilty and guilty. Every time the case has gone to court, they get smacked in the mouth. And it's the court telling you, shut the fuck up, because you don't know shit. So then now they start flipping from he's guilty to now we having doubts. Oh, now I mean, those content creators that has a little bit of common sense and wants to protect their future in the true crime career and their credibility in the true crime niche. Soon as the court finished that day, when they come back to their channel, some of them been fixing the narrative, some of them been fixing their takes, but some of them, even though whatever happened in court goes against of whatever narrative they pushing, now they get desperate and start forcing narratives outside of whatever they were already talking about to fit their narrative to the new information and make themselves like, well, I kind of like I was right all along anyway, but no, that shit don't work like that, buddy. If you right, you right. If you wrong, you wrong. You can't be both. like, like, yeah, you could be right and wrong at the same time, but no, in true crime, you either right or you wrong, and you either know or you either don't know. You can't come here to true crime and act like you know something and make it look like some content creators that I'm not gonna mention, but act like some content creators like they having a eureka moment, like, oh, bombshell, breaking news, latest information, yada 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 yada, and they make a facade like they just got to some information. Come on, man, stop that shit. You was one of the people saying that Bryan Kohberger was guilty, but now yeah, United Ref is shaky, and now you want to change to something else and make it look like something else that you don't even know what you're talking about. Like, come on, man, stop it. Big shout out to AR Hayes. That's my guy, man. We had some discrepancies in the past, but it's all misunderstandings. And big shout out to AR Hayes, man. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Hopefully he's doing well with his health. Hopefully he's doing well. He's doing good. His latest video was a week ago. Hopefully he's doing well. Brother Harsh posted today, no Wi-Fi. The Harsh posted today. Big shout out to AR Hayes though. That's my guy. That's my guy. Big shout out to him. Hopefully we get to Glory said hard to drip drop. Glory loves drip drop though. Glory's like, leave my little baby boo drip dropping. Leave him alone. Big shout out to you, Glory. Glory, we don't dislike drip drop. We don't. I watch his content though. Like, even though we disagree, even though I disagree with the information he's providing. Like we agree that Bryan Kohberger is not the killer. Like, we could agree with that, but everything else is just the same thing with Jay and Bree. Like, again, I don't have nothing against these guys. I don't have nothing against them at all, because they just content creators just like me. Leanne Payne on a huge cover up. They content creators and humans just like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, I don't hate them. I don't have nothing against them at all. It's just that I disagree on the whole Aryan Nation and drug deal going wrong and all this other movie like super fantasy shit. Like, that's the part that it frustrates me a little bit with fellow content creator, because it's like, dog, like, if I the yeah make me yeah talk about me, like, it's like drip drop say like, this is not entertainment. When he's telling you this is not entertainment, he's talking about me though. Dewert Entertainment. After I make my channel Dewert Entertainment, that he started talking about this is not entertainment. Like, shut up, drip drop. Shut up, bro. I don't dislike you, bro. I don't. It's just that after that information about you came out, you did not came out with your facts. Like, you just stayed in silence, and that just said a lot. Like, when that information about drip drop came out, and he didn't said nothing to protect like his channel and shit like that, it was like, damn, dog, like, you do own the true crime community explanation, because the true crime community is the ones that are financing you living. If the true crime community are the ones financing your living, is paying you pocket, is paying you food, is paying where you live, if the true crime community is paying your way in life, and the information about you being a fucked up person behind closed doors, but you hearing YouTube true crime as a content creator acting like you care, and then the information come out and you don't say nothing about it, and you stay in silence like you guilty as fuck, bro, I have something to say. I'm a grown ass adult. And yeah, you could try to play kids and shit, but I'm not no kid, bro. I'm a grown ass adult, and I could read between the lines. So again, I don't dislike drip drop. I don't dislike no one. it's hard for me to roll with their narratives. Like it's very tough for me to even acknowledge their shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, we don't have nothing against Drip Drive and Jay and Bree. Again, I don't have nothing against no content creator. That's it. I don't have nothing against no one. I support everyone. Even I support Drip Drive and Jay and Bree. Go and click like, subscribe to them if their content um it suits you right. Just go ahead and subscribe and enjoy the content. And you know what I mean? That's why we got hundreds of thousands of millions of channels in YouTube. You know what I mean? For you to pick and choose whatever you actually like or don't like. You know what I mean? It's a click like button and it's a dislike button. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Chloe. She said TBH in the beginning thought Brian was guilty after time passed started really getting deep in it, and Brian is innocent. I don't know, my theory might be insane. But you see though, like I tell you what though, even though I don't agree with certain theories, but I'm willing to listen though. You know what I mean? Like I'm willing to listen. You know what I'm saying? Because if someone believe again, when someone believe in something, it's a reason for it. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't believe in something just out of belief. It's a reason of why a person is going to believe in something. So those reasons of why, I'm always open to listen though. I'm always open to have conversations about, alter motives and alter suspects and what probably could have happened or whatnot. Again, we could agree and disagree, but if we don't exchange the notes, like if we don't exchange our opinions, if we don't exchange our thoughts, it's no communication. You know what I mean? Yo, big shout out to our true crime war news. Yeah, yeah. Oh, the video came back. Look at this video right here. Babe,
Yeah,
the video came back.
that's good.
Yeah. Miss Holly Martin struck this video. After she gave me the video, I edited. Like she did the first edit and then I mastered the video. I did it. I mastered the video. All those graphics on top of that edit that she did, all those graphics and shit, I did that shit. I put it together. The lights on the video, the letters, the subscribe. Like I made this video. Yes, she's the talent. Yes, she said what she said. Yes, she recorded it. But I mastered myself and I mastered the video. So that's my video. I don't know. I don't know, and I don't care what the fuck you talking about. That's why when she stroked this video, I talked to YouTube, and here you go. I got my video back. Boom, voila. Hold on, let me see. So the strike is gone, right? Let me check it out real quick. So that means the strike is gone because she stroked that channel. She stroked that channel because she from a friend she ended up being a hater and a snake. Ew. I hate snakes. I hate snakes. Oh yeah. Yeah. The strike is gone. No strikes. Oh, big shout out to Miss Holly Martin. What happened? You try to strike my channel and the video is back? And the video is back? Come on, man. You try to strike my channel and the video is back? What happened? What happened? Video right there. What happened, Miss Holly Martin? Why you striking my shit? You know this is my video. I mastered the video for you. And you gave me permission to upload it. So what you talking about? and the channel where this video was, the original, is actually me because I did uploaded the video way before you uploaded it. So I have the originals of those videos. What are you talking about? Stupid. Anyway you did it to yourself. I didn't turn my back on you. I didn't stab you in the back. I didn't. Listen. I render my service. I did render my services. I was a good collaborator. I was a great promoter. I was a great co-host. I was like the best of the best. I could show you the texts that she sent me. Nothing but thank you so much, Jrod. You are amazing. And da. Then come out of nowhere and act like weird and shit. Like, are you serious? And how old are you? Like, how old are you? And you're gonna act like a snake? Look at the video right there. Boo. 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 Can we get W's in the chat? Can we get W's in the chat? W live stream. Amy Conway said, brother, I can't take it when Embry said, guy, it goes up my spine. Yeah. Yeah, Jay and Bree, like, I don't know if you've seen his latest video. He sounds frustrated, but guess what? That's your own fault. You know why you frustrated, Jay and Bree? Because you know you don't know what you're talking about. Now you have a channel that a whole bunch of people expecting you to say something that it makes sense when they don't even know what it makes sense. So they're expecting you to pump some kind of information that is gonna be like, bombshell, eureka moment. But then now in his latest video, he all frustrated. He don't know what to say. He don't know what he talking about. Like, please, Aunt Taylor, give me a breadcrumb so I could find something to talk about. Jrod is killing me. He exposed me. That's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I do. Like, I mean, I'm just creating awareness. Again, it's no hate. I'm only creating awareness when some content creators get thousands of views, but then the content is like what you talking about, bro? Like, what you talking about? Like, for real, I don't even know how you get all those views with no common sense. Just imagine if he put some common sense behind it. He make millions and millions of views if he put some common sense behind it. Let me see. So let's go to true crime chat rooms because she stroked true crime chat. She stroked no, yeah, she stroked true crime wall news before she stroked true crime chat rooms. No, the true crime chat room strike still processing. And look at strike right there from who? From who? Strike from content removed by Holly Martin. When the original of the live stream that she's claiming, I have it. Because her channel is gone. You cannot claim a live stream from a channel that is gone. Because even though if you have the live stream recorded and saved, right, and you go ahead and download the live stream to a new channel and whatnot, if you try to use that recording to strike mines just because mine was up before the one that you using to claim my shit, they'll give me the live stream back. So you striking that shit, you wasting your time, dude. You obviously don't know what the fuck you're doing. You don't know what the heck you're doing. You know how I know that you don't know what you're doing? Because you claiming, you've been trying to claim. Big shout out to everyone watching, 30 people watching. Make sure you click like and subscribe and share the content. He's lost in the case. Yeah, I know. Jan Breeze lost. He just, I miss all that. Yeah, I know. I haven't been talking about it. Yeah, AR Hayes, that's my guy though. That's my guy. 30 in, hit that like button. Please make sure. So yeah, so this is how I know that the Holly Martin don't know what she's doing, right? Because she tried to strike. She's trying to strike, which I got the emails of YouTube telling me this one person is trying to strike your content. She's trying to strike this content right here. This is me. This is me having an analysis of one of her live streams. YouTube considered this, which I'm going to show you right now, right here. She tried to strike this live stream right here. She been trying to strike this live stream 2 times in a row. And YouTube keep telling her, you cannot strike this live stream because it's under the fair use statements, the fair use law. You fucking dummy. Why you try to strike a live stream that doesn't have nothing to do with the original? Because it's on the fair use law. You listen, you only making yourself look hateful and weird, and that you was all along a fucking snake from the very beginning. That's what it makes you look like. It's like you couldn't take a loss. You couldn't take a loss because again, you couldn't be like, hey Jrod, I changed my mind. We're gonna part ways and da 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 da. Well, let's do it the right way. And I would have done everything just right. I would have took all, as the manager of the channel, I would have took all my videos off your channel. I would have take all my promo from your channel. I would have took everything from my channel, from True Crime Chat Room. I would have took everything down, right? If everything would be done the right way. But no, what you decided to do, with apparent no reason, you decided to kick me off the boat, kick me off the channel as a manager for apparently no reason, no conversation, no previous, like just out of nowhere. Poof, brand new. I don't know what's going on. Kick me off the managing. So all my intellectual property is still in her page. My settings, my live streams, my clips that I uploaded to her channel, my work, what I did for her channel. That from 2000 subscribers took her all the way to almost 4,000 subs. That was me doing my algorithm, doing my settings in the back, setting up all her titles, setting up her monetization and everything, making sure she getting paid quarterly for every minute and every video, like shit that she don't fucking know. And a lot of content creators don't know what the fuck they doing on YouTube. So me, like, I have the experience and I know what I'm doing in YouTube. So I was helping her out with all this shit. I got her into algorithm, getting thousands and thousands of views and subscribers and shit. That was me. Because she was doing the same shit that she was doing before. But before, she didn't got no results, no views, and no attention. After I came to the picture, then now she getting views. Now she getting attention. Now she get the dope. She gets so dope in her head, thinking that, yeah, I'm the shit now. I could move on to something else. People is telling me, you the superstar. You the superstar. Leave Jrod on point. Jrod on point. He's not doing nothing for you. No, bitch. I'm doing everything for you. Where the fuck you at now? Like with 50, 60 subs in the brand new channel that you just made up. You starting from scratch. You fucking welcome, you idiot. Nobody told you to be a snake and do shit behind my back and stab me in the back and acting like I'm doing something wrong. Fucking stupid. But you could have a simple conversation. Everything would be fine, and you would still have your channel at this day to day. You would still have your channel at this day to day if you would have done everything the right way. Because even if you kick me off the managing shit, you would have deleted all my videos that I posted on your channel. You would have deleted the live streams, my live streams that I uploaded to your channel. No, you keep the live streams, you keep the videos, you keep even my promo on your front page, you idiot, because you don't know how to fucking take none of that shit down. So what I do, I come to my channel and I give you a heads up. Yes, I give you a heads up after I already stroke you. Yeah, because you should have known better. You should have known better. How the fuck out of nowhere and with no type of explanation that you do owe me, because again, I haven't done shit wrong to you and we have a verbal agreement to follow, and out of nowhere you flip the whole script of something else and you do everything, whatever the fuck you as a grown adult decided to do. So you remember that whatever the fuck you do, it has consequences. For every action is a reaction, right? So when you don't do things right by the book, this is what happened. You end up losing your channel because you fucked up. I didn't fuck up. You fucked up. I did my job. I rendered my services. You came in like I'm doing something wrong. What the fuck? Fuck you doing? I'm the one fucking calling you to help you. I'm the one fucking keeping track on everything and move the project forward. So we could have good content. So we could be in communication and being, hey, listen, this topic pop up. These you know what I'm saying? Active. Have a partnership with a content creator. You have to be active. You can't just pick it up whenever you feel like. You have to be active. It probably was a little bit too much for you. It probably was a little bit too much for you. But after I stroke you, because again, soon as you took me off the managing, you were supposed to right away take you needed to wipe whatever was mine in your page. You shouldn't know that because you're the one flipping the script to something else without notice nor reason. That's why I posted that live stream. That's why I posted this live stream, because this live stream right here tells you a lot. It tells you a lot about what was going on behind closed doors. And I recorded it for a reason, because I knew something was not right. I knew something was not right. So what I do, I recorded this private conversation. I told her, I'm recording this. I hope you know this is, because she knew when she came in, I was live. I made it private, but I told her, hey, it's still recording. Do you want to still talk? Oh, yeah, let's talk. Ain't nothing to hide. So, yeah, we spoke about whatever we spoke. And this was the very, very last conversation that we have. And you could tell that it was no issue. It was me being like, yo, like, what's going on? Like, did I do something wrong or what it is? Like, it's me being like, yo, what's going on? Like, oh no, everything cool, everything okay, da 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 da. And I'm like, are you sure? Like, I'm over here like, you're being weird. And she like, no, everything cool, everything okay, everything fine. Yep, everything fine, right? We came in and play shit out. So then after I hit you with the strike to wake you the fuck up, like, yo, take my shit down. Take my shit down. It's literally when I stroke you that one time, it was literally telling you, take all my shit down. I seen that you didn't do it. Instead of me striking you again, I came to my live stream, I turned on the camera, and I left you a message. And I went live for a while, and I know you was watching. I know your daughter was watching. I know your sister was watching. And I was very clear, and I told ya, take all my shit down off your channel. Take everything the fuck down. I give you a day or two. What happened right after that? I stroke every single video and live stream that you have of my channel in your channel. You have like 20 strikes. No kidding. No cap. I'm not lying. And I did not feel bad about it neither. It was actually a fucking pleasure. I sent 20 fucking strikes her way. Channel fucking gone. Yes, damn right I did that. Fuck out of here. You're not gonna play with me. You're not gonna play with me. You're not gonna play with my name. You're not gonna play with my character. I'm too old and too smart and too fast for a dumbass like this lady try to play me the fuck out and play my character and play my time, waste my motherfucking time and shit that I could be putting more content for. Man, I'm wasting motherfucking baby, spending hours on fixing her channel, her videos, her titles, doing everything for her fucking page, put her on fucking algorithm and shit, to then play me the fuck out. And then I'm working for free. Fuck out of here, idiot. That's why your channel is gone. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not like Michelle. The Michelle is like, no, I didn't took your channel down, Jrod. I didn't took your channel down, bitch. Yes, you did it. Because your last strike was the one that took my channel down. So, yeah, you did it. That was you. And that's okay. Because guess what? I came back stronger. I built 9 channels. From one channel, I built 9 channels. And look at what we at today. Back monetized. We got people listening to us. We got some likes. We got some views. We get a little bit of paper. We growing up thanks to you. They have given us the benefit of the doubt. It don't matter how crazy shit looks, but you know, at the end of the day, we still here together. So for that and more, I appreciate you though. But yeah, Miss Holly Martin try like take down videos and live streams. She all pissed off and shit. But she mad at what? She should be mad at herself, not mad at me. What the fuck you mad at me for? What the fuck I did to you? Help you? That's what the fuck I did to you. After you stabbed me, I fucking took the whole shit down. I don't give a fuck. Because you're not gonna see here and play me like a fucking fool while I'm fucking helping you, and you motherfucker probably talking shit about me behind my back. Fuck out of here. But yeah, you like that video that I master and edit for you? Is back to my channel. Go ahead and take it down. How many times you take this video down is how many times it's gonna come back to my channel. So if I were you, do like Michelle. Then Michelle got tired of striking all these videos right here. Did you see Michelle struck this one, this one, this one, this one? That's the only videos that she could strike. She struck all these 4 videos, and the videos came back because they are my video, my content that I edit, that I produce. Yeah, you are the talent, but guess what? I master and edit the video, and everything that is on that video is original content. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? That's why YouTube always give me my content back, because it's my content. YouTube will not give me my videos back if they wouldn't be my videos. They need to start understanding that. Stop striking shit, because I will always get my videos back and the strike will be gone. And if you try to take my channel down, you fucking idiot. As soon as I get the first strike, I'm taking all videos down, and you're not gonna take my channel down. How many strikes you gave me? You gave me like fucking what? It was 2 strikes in a row, and before the third one came in, everything was already gone. You think I'm gonna lose my channel for you, dumbass? Hell the fuck no. Who the fuck you talking to? Yeah, I should do like Michelle and get tired. And I'm glad that she disappeared though. Hopefully she's doing better now. In hell. Fuck out of here. But people like, man, people that you listen, it has happened to me in true crime. We 2 content creators by now. Actually, 3. Michelle, Holly Martin, and this one other content creator that I'm not gonna mention. That we was like this. And cause Michelle, everything got ruined with that content creator. And we was like this for a whole year. We was like this. And by the way, the content creator deleted her channel. Oh, did I say her? Deleted her true crime channel, and everything is gone. After the latest, it's crazy that after she yelled at me and shit, and, blah, 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 and I'm like, what? Like, you the one fucked up. What are you talking about? It's so fucked up when people fucked up, but they try to make you look like you fucked up. And that shit crazy. Like, what the how people can even think that they're gonna do that and they're gonna be successful doing that? Are you serious? You could only play someone with a potato head. You cannot really play someone that is a grown adult that know what the fuck you doing. Are you serious? But yeah, I'm very happy that the strike is gone and my video is back. Big shout out to Miss Holly Martin though. Big shout out to her. Listen, you know you can fuck with me. Leave me the fuck alone. You fucked up. You got your consequences. You pay for your mistake. Listen, if I were you, just learn from your mistakes. Do better next time and just learn from your lessons. That's it. The biggest lesson to learn here: do not mess around with Jrod on point. Don't play Jrod on point. If I were you, leave Jrod on point the fuck alone. Don't be on Jrod bad side. Don't do that. You see, Jrod don't want to be here calling you the fuck out, making you feel like shit, telling you nothing but the truth in your face. Look at, like when Michelle was lighting them the fuck up, they used to come to me. Oh, Jrod, Michelle peeking on me, wah, 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 wah. And I'm like, what? Who gives a fuck? Grow the fuck up. Like, grow the fuck up. Who gives a fuck about whatever Michelle is talking about? Why you care anyway? Like, who the fuck is Michelle anyway? For you to even give a fuck about whatever the fuck she's talking about. You give people too much power. That's what's going on here. You give people too much power. People are the ones that give other people power. Like for example, when people were saying like, "Oh, Jrod have a gang of females, da 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 da, picking on me and this and that," and it was like, who? It's like, who the fuck you talking to? Because like, if you ask me, Amy Conway don't want no part of anything that he has to do with you. So if you ask me, Amy Conway, like, yeah, she might mention it here and there, like, Jrod, I'm so tired of her. And I'll be like, Amy, I feel you. I'm tired too. Like, that's why you don't see me here talking like about none of that crazy shit no more. Cause it's like, it's a waste of time. Like after we rest our case and expose what we needed to expose, it was really nothing else to talk about. And then after Hannah put up that video, it was over. It was over. That video that Hannah put out, it was it. That was the tombstone. Bah. That's it. Amy Conway said one of last videos on her new channel, she didn't know how to go live and say was gonna call you for help, but saying being not a true person. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think you're talking about Holly Martin. Yeah, yeah. She didn't know how to do a fucking thing. Yeah, she went raw. She did though. She did. Everything was fine. I tried to help the lady out. She said it very clear that no one gave her time in the day to talk to her about the Idaho 4, and everybody, all content creators were ignoring her and shit. So shit, even me, I was trying to get her to talk to Lana and shit. You know what I mean? I was trying to see if I could have Lana and Miss Holly Martin like to link in and probably have a show together, something like that. You know what I mean? But Right after I told her like, yo, I'm gonna try to see if because Lana been coming by the chat room, and I'm gonna see if I could hook up like a presentation with Lana, something like that, to hook you up. And she said, oh my god, that'll be great. If you ever end up doing that, I will own you for life. I love Lana and da 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 da. And like few days right after I said that, whoop, gone. And it's like, what you doing? Like, what it makes you change your mind, and not just what it makes you change your mind. Like, why you couldn't tell me that you changed your mind and you want to do something else and all this other shit. Like, again, like, it was no bad blood and nothing like before that. So that was weird. But yeah, enough of Miss Holly Martin. I was calling her Lady Miss Dummy Martin. Shit, what the fuck she did was dumb as fuck. Like, losing the channel with 3,000 plus subs just because you're a fucking dumbass. Yeah, that's a lot. That's pretty fucked up. Yeah. But yeah, nobody told you to fucking be a dumbass though. Oh shit, Kane like nerds. Oh, get out of here. Yo, big shout out to Kane. I need to talk to my guy. Big shout out. He like nerds just like me. Yo, listen, big shout out to Kane. Yo, Kane, we got the nerds, Kane. Kane, we listen, I got this is wifey. No, this is my favorite right here in Christmas. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he like nerds just like me. That's what's up. Big shout out to Kane. Hopefully I get to have a conversation with Kane sometime though. That'll be great. Big shout out to Kane. You know what though? You know what? Just cause I see that he like nerd just like me, just for that, I'm gonna give him a subscribe. I'm gonna give Kane a subscribe. So hopefully he see me on the notification and hit me back up. But yeah, Kane, if you see this, yo, big shout out to you. You like nerds just like me, though. Big shout outs to you. Yeah, Drip got that video out showing these man. This right here, it was a waste of time, though. It was a waste of time. Yo, and by the way, these videos from 2023 are doing good, though. Shit, they doing good. I appreciate the love and support, though. I appreciate 900, almost 1,000 in 2 days. Yeah, that's good though. I'm a small channel, remember. I'm a small channel, so I really not expecting like thousands and thousands of views. Like, what I mean? Being a small channel, I recognize where I'm at and where I stand. Oh, they got what? They got a new guy talking Idaho full. Who's this? He got White Boy Radio. He got 18,000. What Boy Lockdown Radio. He got the TM just like me. Yo, right after I put the TM on my name, like everybody been putting the TM, the trademark. That means trademark. Like after I did it, now I've been seeing a whole bunch of people doing the same thing too. But yeah, he got 18,000 2 days ago. Make a video. Illuminati claim BHB wants to. They SF investigates. Oh my God, are you serious? Big shout out to White Boy Lockdown. It's first time that I come across of his content. I'm gonna check it out though. I'm gonna give him a subscribe. Big shout out to White Boy Lockdown. We'll check it out later on. We check it out later on and see what he's all about. Big shout out to him. 18,000 subs. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. How everyone doing? Glowy said people fake as fuck. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. No, and you know what's crazy though? Like if it was any situation, you can turn on the heater, man. Turn on the heater a little bit. You know, if it was a situation that we could say it was a situation there that we needed to talk about. All right, cool. But when a situation comes out of nothing, out of nowhere, for no apparent reason, a situation comes all about, what else is there for me to do? Nothing. Just fucking do what I need to do, me as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. It's like I told people. Like, she could have just tell me whatever the heck she wanted to do. I would be cool with it. I don't care, because at the end of the day, I knew that I'm the force. I'm the one behind whatever the fuck she's doing. So if you didn't want to be no part of the partnership no more, you could have said something, and I'd be like, shit, thank you, Lord fucking Jesus, because guess what? I was spending too much time on your fucking page for free, and I wasn't really getting nothing out of it. You was the one getting all the benefit of whatever the fuck I was doing for your page. I was getting nothing, no money. I wasn't even getting no shout outs out of her. You barely see her sharing my shit. Like, she shared my shit few times when I was sharing her shit on all my network, even Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you exposure. I'm putting you in the eyes of the people, because even though if I'm a smaller content creator, far as my numbers on my page in YouTube, but I'm a way bigger content creator than you ever was or will be. What are you talking about? I've been in YouTube for the past I've been in YouTube since 2016. 2016 was like my first videos in Call of Duty. When I started my YouTube adventure. 2016. So I've been around for a while. But actually active in like changing my niche from Call of Duty and gaming to get more serious in true crime. It's been for the past 3 years. Like, I think me and Harch started out around the same time. Like Harch, Joel's, and me, like, we kind of started at the same time, but they became way more successful than me. Like, if I wouldn't have my 2,300 channel taken down by now, I would be like in 10,000 subs. Like, by now, I'm so sure and secure, because I was getting so much thousands and thousands of views in that one channel. Like, that channel that got terminated was an algorithm. By the time that channel got terminated, I was getting thousands. Listen, I was getting nothing less of 5,000 views every video. None less than 1,000. Nothing less than 1,000. Every video had 1,000. The video that has the less views had 1,000 views. Flat. 1,000 views. Everything else 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 10,000. Like I have videos with 10,000 plus views and that page. So I know by now in that page I would be like 10,000 plus in subs. I know that for a fact. But it's nothing because I know I'm a bigger content creator than what my numbers reflect. Um, after all the content creators co-sign for you, and after you already put the foot in the door, like I already done for the past 3 years, it's really nothing else besides keep up the good work and stay consistent and keep bringing the best content that I could bring to ya. That's all that is there left to do. Just being consistent, keep up with the good content, and stay in contact with my community. That's like my most important uh sub goal, which is stay in contact with ya. I love always having conversations with Amy Conway, with Chloe, Joanne, like all the ladies that actually come to the chat and have conversations with me. The guys, I haven't seen the guys for a while. Big shout out to Top Petit. Big shout out to Ron John, everyone, all the guys that always being here in the channel. Shout outs to all of ya, and the ladies that always are here supporting. Always, I always so much appreciate everything and anything that y'all do for this channel. It's always an appreciation. Make sure y'all subscribe to Dewert Entertainment Network. Make sure y'all subscribe to True Crime Chat Rooms, and please make sure y'all subscribe to Jrod on Point. Subscribe to Amy Conway, and make sure that if you have some love for me, show it in a financial way. Show me some love and throw me whatever you have to spare there in the cash app. I'm trying to buy mommy a house pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, buy a house for the kids and have a better situation in life, so I could also invest in production, invest in the studio, and keep bringing best and better content for y'all. Thank you so much. And this is what we do. Y'all know everyone that I show love for. You know what I'm saying? Please make sure click like, subscribe, and share the content. How everyone doing today? Like how everyone doing today? What is there else to talk about in the Idaho fall? If you have any questions on anything else that you want to share, y'all can always make sure to put it on the chat, and we make sure that we highlight it and talk about it. I'm over here just looking at all these new names of content creators that I never heard before. Echoes of Clarity, Revelation Tarot, big shout out to her. Tell It to Ellie. I never heard from Tell It to Ellie before. Tell It to Ellie who? Oh no. Big shout out, big shout out, big shout out to Tell It to Ellie. Um character analysis, 5,000 subs. No live streams. I don't know. I really believe that live streams are very, very important for a content creator because it allows you to connect with your community. It really does help you a lot to build community because people that like your content and people that enjoy what you do and enjoy your vibe and whatnot, they always want to talk to you. They always want to be in touch. They always want to show love. You know what I'm saying? So it's always good to come, turn on the camera, say hi to your community, Say hi to your subscribers, to your members. You know, it's always good to give your community a live stream at least once a week, though. At least once a week, which again, that's what I'm trying to do here. But sometimes that once a week, four live streams a week between videos and between investigation, homework, family, and everything that we do. Sometimes it's like, I just don't want to do it. You know what I mean? But listen, it's like I always tell you. Listen, the more that you want to see me, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. If I start seeing those cash app, you know what I mean? When y'all send those cash app, right? If y'all want to see me live more often, just send me a cash app saying like, yo, when you going live, just send me a cash app. I don't care if it's $1, $2, $5, $20, $100, $1,000. You just listen. Whatever you're gonna send, if you want me to go live more often, just when you send the donation on the notes, you write, hey, when you going live, and I will go live the same day. I don't have no problem. Listen, the more that y'all miss me, the more that I miss y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to see me here? I want to be here. You know, who won't like to being told like, hey, yo, when you going live, bro? Everybody want to be told that. You know what I mean? I want to be told that. I want to be like, I want to be told like, yo, Jrod, where you going live, bro? You slacking. Yo, what happened with after after I make that video about JB Fluffer coming to my live stream for what? Why you coming to my live stream for when you know I don't like you? Well, you see, you got 10,000 subscribers for a 10,000 sub channel. Those videos look sad. For a 10,000 sub channel, those views look sad, though. It looks sad. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. This is the big baller JB Fluffer. 2 months ago went live. 2 months ago. 4 days ago. Haven't break 1,000 yet. But again, we're talking about a 10,000 sub channel. They should have at least 1,000 views per video. At least. That there says a lot. Again, we're not talking about a small channel like mine. And even on a small channel like mine, like, I mean, hey, for 1,000, almost 2,000, for almost 2,000 subs, I can complain though. Listen, I know channels that are bigger than me and don't get 100 views. Listen, I know channels that have 5,000 and 6,000 that don't get 100 views. So me having these views, I'm blessed. Listen, I'm blessed. I cannot complain. I'm blessed. I'm really blessed to have the opportunity of becoming a content creator, full pay, and being able to share my knowledge and share my talent with all of y'all. You know that for me is a privilege. Like for real, for real, for real. Let me see what else we got here. Do we have anybody else new? Do we have any? You know what? Let me change that. Idaho for Bryan Kohberger. That's actually my title right there. Oh, we got here. Oh shit. You're on point, top of the line. Doc and record it. They started a month ago. 90, 96 subscribers. Those not. Oh my god. That sounds like it. That sounds like. Listen, that sounds like someone that I know. With 96 subs too. If it's not one thing, it's the other. It's always changing. I mean, not saying that it is, but man, these days you never know who's behind it, who's behind the channel. At least they show you their face and stuff like that. You don't know who's behind the channel at all whatsoever. But I'm very happy to see my True Crime War News channel going back to normal. The strike is gone. Look at T-Rev. T-Rev shady ass. Look at he famous. He famous for being a dumbass. That's what he's famous for. Great huge. JLR. Big shout outs. But I think this is enough. I'll be here for 3 hours. Big shout out to Miss Pot. Big shout out to Miss Pot. Big shout out to Amy Conway. Big shout out to Glowy. Big shout out to everyone that it came by the live stream and hang out with your brother Jrod on point. Thank you so much for coming by and hang out. Again, I can't stress enough the thanks and appreciation to Miss Pot for coming by the show and share her conversation with us. Is thank you very so much appreciated. But again, listen, I love ya. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. If I don't see ya before and after Christmas, I'll definitely gonna see ya in New Year's. Because I have to set up the live stream for the new year, which I'll be here New Year, celebrating the new year 2025 here with ya. I'll be here with the family. I want to show ya the kids and wifey and the whole celebration. We'll be here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be live between this live stream and before the New Year's. I don't know yet, because y'all know me. Big shout out to Thunderclap Tax Max Facts Thunderclap. Big shout out to you. Big shout out, sister. What it do? What it do? Big shout out. Big shout out to Amy Conway. Big shout out to Thunderclap. Big CC. Very appreciated. Thank you for coming. I don't know if I'll be live between this live Christmas and after Christmas. I don't know yet, because y'all know me. In December, I was not supposed to be here today. Y'all know that December for me is vacations. Y'all know me. As soon as December 1st pop up, I'm gone from YouTube. Y'all know me. For the past 3 years, it's been like that. December is my month to just, it's vacation time for me. But I had to come here and talk to y'all because I miss y'all. I had to come here and just share with y'all let y'all see my face, make sure that y'all know everything is okay, everything is good. We always I'm mopping so I can type if I know you're good, Cece. I'm very happy that you're here though. I'm very, very happy to see you, very happy that you're here. And happy holidays though. Happy holidays. But again, I had to come and show love because I miss ya. I always, it's a bond that we got together in true crime, and it's always a pleasure for me to come here and again having me spot in the show today out of nowhere is a blessing, and it's the universe speaking to you. So I take that to the heart, and I can't do nothing but appreciate the universe, and I appreciate each one of my subscribers, members, moderators, and everyone that is showing love and supporting the live stream and supporting the videos and supporting everything that we do here in YouTube. I thank each one of y'all. Thank you so much. But as always, the good times have to end. We love ya. Listen, guys, I always tell ya at the end of the show, I always tell ya this because I really do believe in this. Guys, believe in yourself because I believe in you. If I did it, you could do it too. I ain't nothing special. I believe that you could take the best decisions in your life for yourself and for everyone around you. Love yourself, take care of yourself. Love yourself so you'll be able to love others. Take care of yourself so you'll be able to take care of others. And as always, your favorite brother, your mother's favorite son, the black sheep, Jrod on point. Thank you so much, everyone watching, all the moderators, subscriber members. I love ya. And yeah, we did it. Another hit live stream to the books. I'm gonna see ya soon. Happy, 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 happy holidays. And again, be happy. Don't stress. God is good. God is great all the time. Let's go.